Acting is a fickle business, where you can be a hit one day and a flop the next. There are plenty of examples, including child stars, voice actors, and even soldiers. Most moved on to live normal lives and got day jobs. A few tried to get more roles, but the leverage of their former success wasn't enough. Join Facts First to learn about actors with one hit role who were never seen again. Carrie Henn. Carrie played Newt in the 1986 sci-fi hit Aliens. Her character is the only survivor when aliens, known as xenomorphs, invade a spaceship. She got the part after meeting Sigourney Weaver. She won out over 500 other girls. Carrie was only 9, but gave a memorable performance. She gave up acting when her family had to move from London back to the US. Carrie is now a teacher and still keeps in touch with Sigourney. She does have one other credit, a voice role in the 2020 animated movie Thunder Island. She may also appear in a sci-fi film named Triborn soon, if it can get enough money from its crowdfunding. Peter Ostrum. Peter lit up our screens as the lovable Charlie Bucket in the 1971 film adaptation of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The movie was so successful, he was offered a 3-movie deal, but he turned it down. He auditioned for plays after moving back to the US, but never got any roles. He decided to give up acting and let his life, quote, go back to normal. He became a veterinarian in 1984. Peter distanced himself from the role, and even his wife didn't know about it. He's done a few speaking events and appeared on a 50th anniversary reunion of the Willy Wonka cast. He gave his blessing to the upcoming prequel film, Wonka, which will star Timothée Chalamet. Sarah Pickering. Sarah is a star of a Charles Dickens adaptation that disappeared from the limelight. She starred in Little Dorrit, a 1987 film that was 6 hours long and split into 2 parts. She had no acting experience, but had massive names as co-stars like Alec Guinness and Derek Jacobi. There's no confirmed reason for why Sarah never appeared on screen again. It's believed she's nearly 50 years old today and working as a theatrical agent in Leicestershire. Tami Stronach. Tami played the Empress in The Neverending Story in 1984. She sampled fame, but found she received the wrong kind of attention. Her family convinced her not to pursue acting anymore. She did eventually become a professional dancer and theater actress, leaving the big screen behind. Maria Callas. Maria Callas was a famous and popular opera singer who starred in several stage productions. She only starred in one movie, the 1969 filmed production of Medea. The most surprising part is that she didn't sing and that the movie didn't include singing at all. Maria didn't like the workload required to finish a movie. She decided to never appear in another one. Robert Tsai. Robert played Lawrence, Mr. Cool Dooley in the 2003 movie School of Rock. His character loved to play the piano, and so did he. He studied at Dartmouth College and still plays today. Amber Scott. Amber played Maggie Banning in the 1991 film Hook, loosely based on the story of Peter Pan. She never appeared in a feature film again. She didn't leave the entertainment industry entirely, though. She did voice work for the TV documentary American Experience and produced the short Cannonball in 2019.
If you're looking for a snack that tastes great and packs some health benefits, make sure to check out Toodaloo. Toodaloo is a ridiculously tasty cosmic trail mix with functional benefits such as supporting focus, gut health, energy, and skin so you can be your best you. This trail mix comes in 4 tasty flavors: Smoke Show BBQ, Turning Heads Chocolate Clusters, Hot to Trot Spicy, and Slow Your Roll Maple Brittle. Each flavor bag is packed with herbs and superfoods so you can get your munch on without feeling guilty about it. My favorite flavor is the spicy one called Hot to Trot. I like how it has a little heat and gives me extra energy while also supporting my gut health. Each ridiculously tasty flavor benefits your body in a different way, so choose your favorite flavor and benefit from skin health, digestion, focus, or relaxation. Go to my link at toodaloo.com/factsfirst and use my code FACTSFIRST to get $5 off your first order.
Linda Blair. Linda gave arguably the most frightening performance of any child actress. She won out over 600 others to play Regan McNeil in the 1973 horror hit The Exorcist. She was nominated for a Golden Globe and an Oscar and invited to reprise the character in the 1977 sequel, The Exorcist II: The Heretic. The power of her first performance wasn't enough to win her any other major roles. She also faced an arrest for drug possession. She has made a few small appearances in films such as Chained Heat and Savage Streets. She's a vegan and dedicated to promoting animal rights. Lucas Donat. Lucas was another terrifying child actor in the 1978 horror film Damien, Omen 2. His parents were both actors, and he decided to try it for himself. Despite the success of his first film, he never found another role. He now works as the chief brand officer for TrueCar. Hayden Christensen. Hayden is another one of the most famous child actors to only have one major role, what could be bigger than playing a young Anakin Skywalker. In the year 2000, he won the role because George Lucas thought he had the right physical and emotional attributes. Fans hated the Star Wars prequels, and they didn't like him in them either. He was tragically bullied for his performance, especially during the romantic scenes. He has avoided fame since, but has continued to work. He appeared in better-received movies like Shattered Glass and Jumper. Shannon Elizabeth. Shannon played the Slovakian exchange student Nadia in the 1999 hit American Pie. She played the same role again in American Pie 2 and American Reunion. She's only managed to get bit parts after that in films like Scary Movie and Love Actually. She tried reality TV with the 2018 installment of Celebrity Big Brother, but came in 9th place. She's also an animal rights activist and runs a non-profit organization called Animal Avengers. Patrick Fugit. Patrick says it was dumb luck that got him the lead role of William Miller in Almost Famous. His luck didn't last after it. The biggest project he's acted in since is the TV series Outcast. Before we tell you more, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to Factsverse if you haven't already. Sam J. Jones. Sam was a former Marine. He had the right look for the lead role in the 1980 film Flash Gordon, but Mike Hodges didn't think he had the right voice. He was dubbed over by another actor. There were plans for a sequel, but the movie wasn't successful enough. Sam is still loved by fans and got to honor his one memorable role in an appearance in the 2012 comedy movie Ted. Piper Perabo. Piper played Violet Jersey Sanford in Coyote Ugly. She had already worked in a bar and played guitar in New Jersey and used the experience to help her. She also acted in films like Slap Her, She's French, Cheaper by the Dozen, and Looper, but they weren't as successful. She's now a restaurant investor. Brandon Routh. Brandon was an unknown actor when he appeared in Superman Returns. He would have liked to return to the character, but never did. He has also appeared in superhero projects like The Atom in TV shows like The Arrow, The Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. Alex Winter. Alex appeared as Bill S. Preston in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure in 1989. He reappeared in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey and Bill and Ted Face the Music in 2020. His only other major role was in The Lost Boys in 1987. He's moved on to working behind the camera. Danny Lloyd. Danny played Danny Torrance in the 1980 horror hit The Shining. He made several other small appearances in shows and shorts, but never found as powerful of a role. He now has a day job as a college professor in Kentucky. Katie Jarvis. Katie earned a role in Fish Tank in 2009. The story of her discovery is one of the most interesting. She was arguing with her boyfriend at a train station, and her attitude seemed right for the film. She originally thought the offer was a joke and didn't give her number to the agent who approached her, but he was persistent. She was well cast in the film, but has only earned roles in a few TV shows and shorts since then. Jeff Cohen. Jeff played Chunk in The Goonies in 1985. He became a major name and appeared in several TV shows and made-for-TV films. That only lasted for so long, and he never appeared in a major motion picture again. He eventually quit acting and now works in entertainment law. Billy Reden. Billy acted and played the banjo in the 1972 film Deliverance. He was 15 when he was found by the production staff who wanted a specific look. He's since made a few cameos but hasn't appeared in any other major projects. Stephen Lea Sheppard. Stephen technically has two major roles, Dudley Heisenbergen in the 2001 film The Royal Tenenbaums and Harris Trinsky in the late 90s TV show Freaks and Geeks. They're still the only roles he's ever had, and he eventually quit acting. Adriana Caselotti. Adriana's name may not be familiar, but her one major role is. She provided the voice of Snow White, Disney's first major animated feature film. Rumors say the company forbade her from appearing in any other films in a bid to keep her recognizable voice from being heard anywhere else. Now it's time to hear from you. Who's your favorite among these actors? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Factsverse if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.